sometimes the hindrances are not the physical ones. Sometimes the hindrances in our life are actually in our emotions, in our thinking, or in our spirit. And just to give you two very short testimonies of what the Lord can do in a very quick time with things that have been in your life for a long, long time. So, do you want to take a seat for a minute and then we'll get on with the activation? So while I was standing there, the Lord reminded me of a time when someone came into our chapel. One of our prayer team had a vision beforehand of someone and had a feeling of someone who was coming in who was in darkness. So she could see darkness and she could feel darkness, but she could also see the person's face. And this lady just walked into the chapel. She'd never been there before. And she was exactly as this prayer minister had seen it. So she knew it was for that person. So the revelation had come through feeling. The revelation had come through seeing, because she could see the person's face. And the revelation had come through knowing that there was a darkness in somebody's life. I won't go into the details of what that darkness was about, but it was about, it has 10 years held grief. And because the Lord had spoken, the prayer minister knew that's what she had to just activate. That word had been given. She'd had the interpretation of the fact that actually this was to do with some emotional darkness. When the lady came in, she knew that was the person that needed to have that word activated. And so she just spoke the word of healing into that place of darkness, and it literally lifted instantly. 10 years of grief just lifted immediately. Grief is not wrong, because the Lord has given us the grief process. But when we get stuck in it, when we get stuck in that place and can't move out, that's not a healthy grief. That's a grief that needs healing. The Lord will take us through the grieving process, but we can get stuck. And this lady had got stuck for 10 years. And because of a word of knowledge, exactly we've had in physical healing, there was an instantaneous emotional healing. That's available today for you.